Hi there! Important. Me and Haley are currently in separate locations. I'm in Ohio, and she's in Germany, in case that hasn't already been made clear. But now that we're all caught up to speed, she has most of my furniture. So I, until we get back together finally, am living like my worst fear. A single man. See, got my music on. Anyway, I've not had a table. I've been eating on my bed. Flashback to the early 2000s, to like 2007, 2010. You know, you're driving around with your parents because you're a kid, and you know you're going through the list of options of what there is to eat because mom and dad are nice enough to,
hey, we can eat out. We're not gonna cook at home. We're gonna stop somewhere and get food.
Wonderful. Okay, what are the options?
Well, of course you have McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell.
Although Taco Bell, even back then, was not quite the juggernaut it is today. But amongst those options, you would have had one other that is not really an option anymore.
How do you feel about fast food fish?
Long John Silver's, established in 1969, according to the sign that I'm currently looking at. Boom! But why? Because I am here to settle an age-old debate that I doubtlessly you have heard. Comparison between Long John Silver's and Captain D's, another seafood fast food chain. And I finally live in a location that, as godforsaken as it is, has both of those. How do you even compare two locations that serve seafood? Because you go to a typical sit-down seafood place, like it's a very large variety of options, right? It's, you know, you could get like the catch of the day, or you could get like a little like the captain's basket, and it's got like hush puppies and shrimp, or you could get like, well, the thing about a fast food seafood location is that the options are very limited, and they're probably gonna be mostly the same. I just finished ordering, obviously, as you saw, from Long John Silver's, got my stuff, and I noticed that apparently they discontinued the macaroni. I'm primarily going to be comparing the fish, which is just the fish. They don't have different types of fish at there. The chicken, the hush puppies. I also ordered the clams. Captain D's doesn't have clams, and there we go. The shrimp, and then I got the coleslaw, because I feel like that's important to compare. And then only other thing that I saw that might be kind of interesting was green beans. So they did have the mac and cheese. To each other. There's a gold.
Turn right.
All right, ways to the
0.1 miles. Turn right.
I guess chili's a thing. I don't know. We'll get into the history of that next time. That's a sneak peek for you guys. So here's the Long John Silver's clam bits. Clam bits. They didn't call or I think they just called them clams. They didn't say clam strips or anything. So, bon appetit. It's not bad at all, actually. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's like identifiable as clam. It's tasty. The breading's got a great texture to it. And there's something very vinegary about the flavor too. They got good spice blend. They got good flavors. Captain D's has some good competition there. They look pretty identical, actually. These are Captain D's clam strips. It's kind of like a dinosaur of some sort. But it does, at first glance, they seem identical, but when you look close, the breading and most certainly the shape is very different. Those are a little more uniform. These are all very twisty, curly. Okay. This tastes like clam. That one didn't really taste like clam. It tasted good, tasted like whatever the seasonings were. This has that very distinctive, like, ocean water clam taste. I think I like these better exclusively because they actually taste and feel like clam. Their breadings are both very different. This feels a lot more like like a chicken tender or something. A little more crispy. Well, that was very like crunchy. I don't know, that's pretty good. That's tough. No, it's gotta be Captain D's. Captain D's ones are objectively better clam strips. This, I think I don't know which breading I like better, but I could definitely, there's a little bit of a taste difference. I think I figured it out. The Long John Silver seasoning is a little bit better in my opinion, but it's only better because it's covering up for the fact that it doesn't quite taste like clam. The Captain D's, while their seasoning mix is not as flavorful as the Long John Silver seasoning mix, I think because their clams still do taste like clams, it pairs well with it. It tastes like clams that have been battered and given some sort of seasoning, while Long John Silver's tastes like something that has been battered and seasoned. This round, I'm gonna give it to Captain D's. Here I am, in my home, that I will not let you see the rest of, because there's nothing here except a piano sitting over there. Containers. Captain D sticks with styrofoam. Styrofoam is not good for reheating purposes, but it is pretty good for making sure things don't leak and things stay secure. Long John Silver's has moved to this rather cool, like Pizza Hut style, where it's the cardboard, but it's like the cool aesthetic designs on the outside, and plastic. So on this one, I'm actually gonna have to give the packaging to Long John Silver's. There's our scoreboard. Captain D's, their tartar sauce and their cocktail sauce. These are cool. I like these. You can see the sauce inside. Still kid sealed. Perfect dipping. Long John Silver's still does their tartar sauce in packets, and then their cocktail sauce chicken McNugget style. I'm gonna have to give that to Captain D's as well, with some coleslaw. So Long John Silver's seems to have everything like sliced up. Captain D's has everything diced up. Probably gonna actually like the slicing better, like a salad. It's fairly creamy, but it's not as much vinegar as I usually like in a coleslaw. The horseradish was a little bit gone in the first bite. I'm picking it up in the second bite. Now, in my opinion, it gets better as you eat it. Pretty good. I like it. Captain D's. Yeah, those are totally different. I thought because it had more vinegar in it, I would like the Captain D's more. No. This has more horseradish. This has more pepper. Yeah, that's tough, actually. Never mind. The flavor grew on me. I think just flavor-wise, I like Captain D's a little bit more. It's a little bit, the pepper and vinegar just works really well. I think I like Long John Silver's better. Something about the creaminess, it still has a very good flavor. The way it's cut compared to this. I'm gonna give this one to Long John Silver. So essentially I ordered the same thing from both. I ordered like a platter, a sampler platter that comes with fish, chicken, shrimp, and 2 sides and 2 hush puppies. And already you can see a very clear difference. Here's Long John Silver's shrimp. Here's Captain D's shrimp. This is a butterfly shrimp. This is a popcorn shrimp. Long John Silver's hush puppy. Captain D's hush puppy. Well, now I'm confused. Start with the Long John Silver shrimp. It's actually pretty good shrimp. It doesn't taste like it was frozen or anything. It just tastes like shrimp, actually. Seafood is not usually greasy. This is greasy. Captain D's. It's also good shrimp. Alright, I gotta do one more. The main thing that's throwing me off right now between deciding is the texture. I'm gonna actually go with Long John Silver's. The breading for the shrimp here has a weird chewiness to it. The batter for Long John Silver's is crisp and crunchy, and then you break, and then you get to the shrimp and eat it. Long John Silver's is the better shrimp. The hush puppies. Let's try it. See, this is what I had in mind when I made those hush puppies and failed. This has flavor to it. This has both the hush puppy texture and the flavor. Captain D's though. Long John Silver's has the perfect shell. This has a weird, spongy chewiness to it. Whatever blend of spices they use for Captain D's is definitely better. This is a tough one. I feel like I gotta give it to the Long John Silver's. What the fuck are these things? Hold on. Yeah, they're literally just popcorn shrimp. I'm gonna give a point to Long John Silver's for having popcorn shrimp, which Captain D's apparently doesn't. Yes, I believe these are both chicken. It tastes like Popeye's chicken, but with a different shell. Captain D's. Let me take another bite. No contest. No contest. This is phenomenal. The spices are all there and right, because, I mean, you can clearly see it's in the breading, too. And, like, even the texture and the cut of the chicken is different. This has more grains in it, like wood. Captain D's blows Long John Silver's out of the water. Mac and cheese time. Yep, that's fast food mac and cheese. Maybe it's drugs. Who knows? Oh, no. Captain D's earned that point. The fish. So as you can see, the fish from Captain D's is battered the same as the fish from Popeye's, but the cut of the fish is different. I wonder if maybe the fish itself is even different. See it? There's a hole. There's a hole through my fish. And now I remember why in my mind Long John Silver's always had that reputation. It's got that weird greasiness to it. The fish tastes and feels like it was frozen. The seasonings are very good. And unlike the chicken, something about the fish or whatever process they use has made the outside shell spongy. Fish, weird. I put longer things in my mouth before though. Okay, Long John Silver's a little bit of slack because this also has that weird sponginess to it, but this is like a somewhat fresh tasting fish. This tastes amazing. I would order this over this any day. That's an enjoyable meal. Another point to Captain D's. Green beans from Long John Silver's. Yeah, I feel like these are just like canned green beans with like extra spices thrown on them. Again, it's got that feel that like canned green beans have. It was actually pretty tasty, but it feels, Tony. It tastes like fast food quality green beans. It's good. I'm not giving Long John Silver's a point for that. Fried okra from Captain D's. See, at this point, everything's starting to get cold. And yet, even though the okra seems to have suffered the most when it comes to getting cold, it's great. It was nice and soft. Captain D's definitely earned that point then. Final test. Sauces. This is a totally biased and subjective opinion video. If you don't agree with it, congratulations. You like things and I like things. That's how this works. This is not gospel at all. This is me using whatever reasoning I have in the 3 brain cells between this mess of hair. The cocktail sauce. I'm partial to vinegar. If you don't like more vinegar, then you're gonna like Long John Silver's more. If you do like more vinegar, you're gonna side with me and say Captain D's. That tastes a lot more flavorful all of a sudden. The Captain D's cocktail sauce is still better. To tartar sauce. It's oddly sweet. I don't like how sweet it is. There. See, look at this. Dip it. You can dip it. Especially as a fast food entity, having this is way better than having a fucking packet. I wish all fast food restaurants would know that. That's the tartar sauce flavor I like. That doesn't have a weird sweetness to it. It's vinegar. It has vinegar. That's what that has. Oh, so there you go. So Captain D's has better sauces. Both of their sauces are way better. You know, that's weird and sweet. That tastes like I just got back to the lighthouse after a long, hard day, and the 2 other men I'm living with just cooked this while I was working over somewhere. I want it to taste like the sea. That's good. In conclusion, because I've run out of things to judge on, I think. Maybe. Yes. Long John Silver's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Captain D's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. It is the opinion of myself, and by proxy, I'm going to force lump Haley into this. Ignore that. Ignore that. I'm lumping her in on this. This is her opinion too, and your opinion. You watch this video, you have agreed to this opinion. That's what that means. In the opinion of I, Robert Tyler Corbin, hear ye, Captain D's is the superior fast food, seafood source compared to Long John Silver's, let it be known. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I think do those things. Do the things to support this channel, cause Willow works really, really hard. I don't. I just bullshit and eat fast food. All right, bye.